Shanira.
Hey, Dante!
There you go. Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So, before tonight, we had already heard, Floyd Mayweather, who actually started the rumors that he might fight Conor McGregor. But tonight, he all but made it official that he is in negotiations and really trying to make this Conor McGregor fight come to fruition. Floyd Mayweather, who covered his Mayweather Promotions event tonight, he was asked the question, was he serious about fighting Conor McGregor? Was that a rumor? And Floyd Mayweather, this is exactly what he said. He said, do I believe the fight can happen? Or do I believe the fight will happen? And he said, yes. So that means that Floyd Mayweather, he really wants this fight. He said it would have to be a boxing match. He said because Conor McGregor, the majority of his fights, he won standing up. So we already know that Conor McGregor, he's a trained boxer, right? He's an MMA fighter, but we know he has experience in boxing. So obviously it makes a lot more sense for it to be a boxing event as opposed to an MMA fight. I can tell you guys right now, first of all, I think this is a great idea. I think the fight would be huge. It would do ridiculous numbers. You would have one of the most famous trash talkers from the UFC going up against one of the most flamboyant and probably the most popular athlete in all sports right now going head to head. I mean, for Floyd Mayweather, this is all gravy. Now, don't tell Conor McGregor I said this, but for Conor McGregor, this is probably a horrible idea. Because we all know that boy does not stand too much of a damn chance in a boxing ring against Floyd Mayweather. You guys have to look at it like this. Boxing versus MMA is pretty much like a shark versus a lion. You know who's most likely going to win in the ocean. The shark will win, right? But on dry land, the lion is going to most likely win. It's the same thing when it comes to MMA versus boxing. Conor McGregor, see, this is the thing with these MMA fighters. They have way too much pride and ego. And in a case like this, Conor McGregor, he's going to allow his ego and his pride to get his ass knocked the fuck out. Let's just put it out there and be straight up about this. Let's not even sugarcoat this one. All right? Matter of fact, I can almost guarantee you that MMA fighters and trainers and anyone else affiliated with UFC and MMA in general, they are probably begging Conor McGregor right now to not take a fight with Floyd Mayweather in a boxing ring. Because I'm telling you, man, them MMA fighters, they have so much disdain towards boxers. They hate to even think that an MMA fighter would lose to a boxer. And it's actually happened before. This is how much MMA fighters and fans hate the idea of a boxer being better than an MMA fighter. Let me give you a perfect example. Have any of you guys ever heard of a guy by the name of Tim Silva? Tim Silva was the former UFC heavyweight champion of the world. Okay? This guy actually fought Ray Mercer, not in the boxing ring, but in the octagon. And Tim Silva got knocked the fuck out by a boxer, Ray Mercer. Do you guys know that they damn near removed Tim Silva's name from the history books of the UFC? That is what happens when a UFC fighter gets knocked out by a boxer. But when James Toney went to the octagon and he lost to Randy Couture, if you notice, the difference is the boxing world, they didn't turn their back on James Toney like the UFC did with Tim Silva, because it ain't that goddamn serious. But it is that damn serious for the MMA world. All right. So I would like to see this fight. I think it would be very entertaining. It gives Conor McGregor an opportunity to back up all the shit he's been saying about Floyd Mayweather, and vice versa. It gives Floyd Mayweather an opportunity to shut up Conor McGregor by putting a fist in his damn mouth. So, this will be interesting. This will be interesting. And once again, by listening to Floyd Mayweather, this is no longer a rumor. This is what Floyd actually wants. Floyd said he definitely believes that this fight will happen. And he said they haven't talked about a venue yet or money, but he wants the fight. And that's all we need to know. All right. So it'll really be interesting to see, how this fight comes along. Is this going to be considered number 50 for Floyd Mayweather? It'll really be interesting. It'll really be interesting. And, once again, I hope the MMA, fans and fighters and trainers and advisors, hopefully they don't talk Conor out of this. Because trust me, I know they are pleading with him not to take this fight for the sake of the UFC and the reputation of the UFC. We'll see what happens, guys. That's all I got. I'm on to the next one.
Hi, my name is Janita, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.